Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Dancing with Pilates. This is the playlist where I'm going to break down each exercise that we have in our basic Pilates mat. If you haven't checked out my video yet of my basic Pilates mat workout, be sure to follow the link below and check it out. If you've already done the workout and you're here to learn, let's get started. So next, we'll work on the roll-up exercise. Let's break this one down first, and then I'll give the modification. So the roll-up exercise, you're flat all the way down onto the mat. Your legs are stretched out long, and again, we have our Pilates stance with our heels together and our toes are rotating open, like a little baby pizza slice, not so big with our Pilates stance. Our arms are going to reach up and back behind us. Now, when we start, we don't want those ribs to be lifted. And again, we don't want our pelvis tilted. We want to stay connected, right? So imagine that you're wearing your corset and you're zipping up the abdominals at the top where your ribs are. You're wrapping them around. And same thing with those lower abdominals. You're scooping in and up. My lower back doesn't necessarily touch here, and that's okay. Some people's will, some people's will not. So just find what's natural for your spine here. Squeeze your glutes. We begin by lifting those arms up to the ceiling. My head is going to follow, bringing my chin to touch my chest. I'm lifting my shoulder blades up and I'm keeping my heels down. Notice that when I don't lift my heels up, right? I'm really making sure to push those heels down and I'm still scooping. I'm rounding. The chin stays into my chest as I reach forward. Now notice I'm not crunching all the way down. I'm staying really lifted and supported. We don't want to just drop and crunch the spine while we round. This concept is a little tricky, but you want to still find this lift in the front of the body, and squeezing the glutes really helps this here. Now as we roll down, you want to think that your feet are still reaching in this direction. You're going to go in two directions. We're stretching, right? So the feet are going to keep reaching towards my wall in front of me while my upper body is really, really resisting to fall. I'm really controlling this. This is the hard part. I want to get my back flat here, right? I want to roll each vertebra down. So we start one bone at a time. As long as this takes you, try it for yourself and really work on getting each bone down. So that's our roll-up exercise. So from here, I would like to give a little bit of a modification. Sometimes, not all the time, I really work to not do this. As I roll down, I often give a slight bend in my knee, very subtle, so that I can really work the scoop and make sure that I'm imprinting that low back onto the mat. You'll notice that deeper abdominal connection if you do that. I have a very swayed back. So if you are similar to me with this, go ahead and give that a try with a soft bend of the knee. If in general, this entire exercise just seems unachievable, you can't get up or you're falling down, we're going to break it down. We're going to go to our half roll down exercise. So we are going to plant our feet flat on the mat. So this is a modification for the roll up. Feet are about hip width distance apart. And you're going to grab underneath your thighs here, right onto your hamstrings. You start sitting up nice and tall. You're going to bring your chin to your chest, scoop those abdominals, and find that same action that the spine begins to round, right? Sometimes just going here to finding the low back on the mat is enough. So try it with me now and see for yourself. From here, you want to be able to pull your body back forward from those abdominals. So you round forward. And from here, stay rounded and roll back again. Repeat the same thing. Now, you can try to go a little bit lower. Maybe you get as far as the middle of your spine onto the mat. Use those abdominals to pull the forehead through the knees. And this should be a stretch, so don't be afraid to really stretch forward. Keeping your elbows wide, begin to engage your arm muscles. Yeah, so it's okay to use the support from your arms as well. It should be a full body exercise. All of those muscles should be activated. So don't be afraid to really flex. For this, roll down. Let's try all the way down to the upper back. Once you get there, so you achieve it, you can even let your head rest, right? Maybe your arms are straight at this point. And we roll up the same way. You can use those arms to assist you. If you are using your arms too much, you won't feel that lower abdominal engagement. So be sure to find that balance within your body. Thanks for watching the roll down modification and breakdown. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.